Welcome to my humble abode, your go-to channel for skincare. I'm not a professional and I don't claim to be one. I am just a girl who's crazy over skincare. So in today's video, I am going to let you know if Skin Functional's new product launch of their sunscreen is worth your Mandelas. Since they launched, I swear, in every single video that I've put up, you guys are always asking me to please review Skin Functional's new sunscreen as well as Nature's Nourishment. I swear that is a comment that keeps popping up on all of my videos. So of course I have got to deliver it. I have the full scoop for you. Taybabies know how this works. If you are a newbie, the way that it works is first we look at it from a formulation perspective, and then we look at it from an experience point of view, and finally I give you my overall thoughts to let you know whether this sunscreen is worth your Mandelas. Before we start, I like to start off on a bit of a positive note. I do have a discount code for Skin Functional if you do not know. You can get 15% off. Just go into the description box and you will get my code. I do not gain anything from it. It's literally just to save you those Mandelas. So this sunscreen is SPF 50 and it is meant to give you UVA and UVB protection. Alright, so let's discuss the sunscreen agents. The first one that we're seeing has a really long scientific name, but it's also known as insulizole, and I hope that I'm saying that right. If I'm not, it's always at the bottom here, so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a sunscreen agent that gives you strong protection in the UVB range. Remember, the sun emits UVA and UVB rays. UVB rays will damage you by literally burning your skin, so think of B for burn, and A is the one that you can't see. It goes underneath and beyond your skin, and it basically causes premature aging, so think of A as aging. This sunscreen agent will give you protection against UVB damage. This one is unique because it is water soluble, whereas most other agents are actually oil soluble. Being water soluble makes it ideal to formulate in a sunscreen because it will give you a lightweight texture and produce an oily skin compatible formula. It is also very photostable, meaning that it does not degrade quickly when exposed to sunlight. When a sunscreen is not photostable, basically it loses its effectiveness of its protection really quickly. Being a photostable sunscreen agent, it means that it can also help the other agents in the formulation that are not photostable. The next agent we're seeing is Octocrylene. This is an oil-soluble chemical sunscreen that gives you UVB protection. It is also very photostable, but it is not a strong sunscreen on its own. And being paired with the insulizole that we just discussed above strengthens its UVB properties. Then we're seeing Avobenzone. This is a globally known chemical sunscreen agent that gives you proper UVA protection. It is the global standard of UVA protection. However, it is not a very photostable sunscreen agent. We've got another sunscreen agent in here, and that's Tinosorb M. This is a hybrid sunscreen, meaning that it is a half mineral and half chemical sunscreen. This is a new generation UV filter that gives you broad spectrum coverage and is very photostable. And for the last sunscreen agent in here, we've got Polysilicone 15. This is a silicone-based chemical sunscreen agent that will give you UVB protection. This is included in the formulation because it is a team player and it helps to stabilize Avobenzone, and it works really well with the insulizole to achieve high SPF protection. So those are all the sunscreen agents that are used to formulate this sunscreen. Worth mentioning are also antioxidants that you find in here, and we love antioxidants on this channel because they fight against free radicals. And basically, to explain it in the most simplest way, free radicals come onto your skin via air pollutants, UV rays, smoke, quite a number of ways. And when they get onto your skin, they do quite a bit of damage, and that damage can cause premature aging. Antioxidants basically say, hey, listen, don't touch the good elastin and collagen on their skin, feed on me instead, and that way prevents the premature aging on your skin. That's why it is so important to have antioxidants in your skincare products. The one that we're seeing here is incredibly difficult to pronunciate, and whoa, we like butchering them ingredient pronunciations on this channel, so I'm going to give it a try. It is called L-ergothioneine. So this is known to naturally occur in the skin, making it skin identical, and is included to help prevent wrinkles, to reduce signs of skin aging, and reduce sun damage. What we're also seeing here is the very famous vitamin E, which is also a very well-known antioxidant. The other ingredients in there are your surfactants, light emollients, and there's no need to go through all of them. Usually, if there's any red flags in the other ingredient, then they are worth mentioning on the channel. So all the other ingredients in here are a-okay. Alright, now that we know exactly what is in this sunscreen in terms of formulation, let's actually give it a try and put it to a test. As always, I come to you bearing my skin. I know that a lot of you get quite a shock when you realize that I don't have any foundation on, but this is absolutely achievable with a consistent skincare routine that is suitable for your skin type. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm putting quite a bit on my hands because I really want you to see how it works. And I'm going to put all of this I am messing my face now. But I'm going to put it all around. Ooh, I look a mess. But the texture is extremely lightweight. It actually feels like a lotion. It doesn't have that creamy, oily feel to it at all. Now I want you to see how it works into the skin. Look at that. It absorbs so quickly and so easily into the skin. No white cast and no incredible shine, because that chemical agent that they use then, Sulisol, you really feel it coming through, because this here has literally already dried into my skin. The formulation is so lightweight, guys. I put a lot of product on my hand and just on this part of my face, and it does not feel heavy and it does not feel dense at all. Because of how lightweight this is, and because of how wonderfully it just absorbs and dries into the skin, oily skin people are gonna absolutely love this, especially if you have oily skin and you want to avoid formulas that have alcohol in it. So usually when you have oily skin, unfortunately, the formulas that tend to work best for oily skin have alcohol in it, and high concentrations of alcohol. And you know, with today's skincare generation peeps, everybody's like, oh girl, denatured alcohol, we are avoiding it. I do have an unpopular opinion about that, which you will see on my channel soon. But I mean, if that's you, you know, that's your preference and that's perfectly fine. And if it is you, then this sunscreen is gonna be your best friend. Okay, so my final thoughts. So there's no doubt that that formulation is brilliant. There are so many sunscreen agents in there, which is giving you great UVA and UVB range protection and has sufficient stability. You're getting anti-aging antioxidants in the formula, which is absolutely stunning. Of course, I had a guinea pig test for me. As always, I asked my husband to help me out with testing the product to get an experience point of view. He is oily, acne prone, and his words were, I love the sunscreen. It works so good for me. My dry skin loves it, especially as the weather is getting warmer. I don't like dense, oily, heavy on my face, despite the fact that it gives that amazing glow that people chase. It is truly compatible for sensitive skin, dry skin, normal skin combination, and oily skin for sure. As usual, you know, skin functional already comes through. Before this, I never even knew that the sunscreen agent in Sulisol was even an ingredient, and skin functional just came through and showed us that you can create an oily skin compatible formula that does not have alcohol, is extremely lightweight, absorbs so good into the skin, and leaves no white cast at an incredibly affordable price of 150 Rand for 50 mils of sunscreen. 100% Tay approved and totally worth your Mandelas. And don't forget, if you want to save some Mandelas, I have a discount code in the description box below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm and getting my videos seen. If you've gotten this far, then you might as well subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on my next video when I post it. I hope that wherever you are well, you are making good choices, and your girl can't wait to see you again.